Rachel Holt for NESN.com, here with NFL Network host Scott Hanson. Scott, thanks so much.
Rachel, good to be here. How are you? I know you guys are busy here talking Pats leading up to the big game.
We're busy, but you're a busy guy as well. And we saw you last night at opening night.
Yep.
Of course, that was a fun time for everyone. But what were you seeing? What was your favorite part of that night?
It's a personal moment.
Yes.
If I actually
we
tell
love
you.
those.
So one of the things the NFL asked me to do in hosting the venue show, as they called it, there were over 10,000 fans in Minute Maid Park yesterday that got tickets to see opening night, formerly Media Day. And one of the moments that we did for the first time ever, we had, I think you saw the team captains from both teams and both head coaches came up on stage and met at center stage in between the two media sessions, accompanied by some youth football players from here in the Houston area. So I got to introduce both of them. It was a big moment. It was fun. It was carried on NFL Network, on ESPN, on Fox Sports 1. But as we're standing there, and when that moment winded down, they're walking off the stage, and Tom Brady stopped and came right over to me as like, and I've known Tom since he was a rookie, I think. We're not like buddies or anything like that, but he came over and he's like, "Hey Scott, great job on NFL RedZone. I love it." And he talks about watching it on his bye week, or if they're playing on a Monday night football game, he'll watch NFL RedZone at home. And that kind of makes me go, whoa, like maybe the greatest of all time is watching me sitting at home.
The Tom Brady seal of approval. Now I want to ask you about RedZone because Tom Brady has every right to go up to you and commend you on this. You are going a mile a minute. How do you do this?
I had hyperactivity problems when I was a child, and now I just parlayed that into a television career. It works out well. No,
the games switch all the time. How do you keep that?
So, a little story. After the first season, or during the first season, it became a hit pretty quick. And during the first season, I called my mom, who is not a football fan. She was a football fan when I played, but doesn't watch football. I said, "Mom, you got to watch this show. It could be a really great vehicle for my career." So she tuned into the next Sunday, and I called her up afterwards and said, "Mom, what did you think about the show?" She said, "Scott, you act like I didn't watch you doing this growing up as a kid." And she reminded me, which I kind of had forgotten, we had our living room television. My dad had a TV in his den. I would pull that TV, put it on a little wheeled tray, put it next to that TV. I'd have a radio on. This is before the days of being able to watch, 9 games at once. And have a radio on with another game, have a newspaper and a magazine, and I'd be doing all of it multitasking at one time. And I don't know, I love the game, and I love the 10,000-foot view of the NFL.
That's pretty neat.
Look, we're all going to be talking about it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Whatever happens on Sunday, you're going to see live or 20 seconds later on NFL RedZone. And I love being the guy in the captain chair for that.
A job you're meant to do, and we're not worried about you thinking on your feet for the rest of the week. Coming up, where can we find you?
Okay, so, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be doing social media hits. So hit us up at NFL Network, at Scott Hanson is my personal account. We'll be doing stuff at Super Bowl Live, which is right here outside of the convention center. If you're in the Houston area, swing on by. And then on Super Bowl Sunday, I get a treat. I get to be the in-house broadcaster.
Wow.
So if you actually have a game ticket and you're going to be in the stadium, you'll see me up there on the big screen, kind of in between quarters, giving some stats and facts during the big game. And Tom Brady gets to watch too, so that's fun.
He'll be seeing you a lot this week. What is your prediction for the big game?
I'm going Patriots.
Okay.
And you know what? It's actually not necessarily because of Tom Brady. I think the #1 scoring defense facing the #1 scoring offense, we've seen it before in Super Bowls, and the defense has had the advantage. The Patriots come in with that distinction. I think New England gets it done.
We haven't heard one person yet say Falcons.
Well, could that be the broadcast outlet to which we're speaking? Or,
it might have a little something to do with it.
No, but I mean it. I would say that if it wasn't, I hope I'm not going to a Falcons or an Atlanta station next, but I would say that. But, hey, I hope it goes to triple overtime.
Well, we're hoping for a fun game. We hope you have a fun time. We'll be looking out for you.
Rachel, good to meet you. Thanks for having me on.